Welcome back. This is Hamistar 2020. We're in our franchise mode of our Colts Season 1 realistic build here, and we made the playoffs. We won our division. So yeah, it's good stuff. Let's see what this cutaway here. Coach, you're heading into your first playoff game. Playoff success often makes or breaks a career. How important is your first playoff win? I'm not guaranteeing anything. My goodness, that's just dumb. Every game's important. When you're playing a playoff team, you have to bring your best. There are no guarantees when you play teams that are this good. Yep. No risk, no reward. Beat the Chargers for staff points reward. Okay. Yeah, I'm not guaranteeing a W. Not when I have a rookie quarterback. Why put additional pressure on him? Doesn't make any sense. Upgrade players. Good deal. Ryan Kelly, my center. Okay. Zaire Franklin. Let's go, team captain. Amir Speed. Let's go. Depth at cornerback. Jack Anderson. Depth at position. Let's go. So I need to address my kicking situation. I'm a horrible kicker. So I'm going to help myself out in field goal kicking. I'm just a train wreck. I don't even want to be able to hit a regular field goal. I just want to be able to hit my extra points. I know that sounds stupid, but I mean, at the end of the day, the game is supposed to be meant to have fun, and I'm just not a good kicker. So I don't want that to hurt the overall enjoyment of the game just because I stink at kicking field goals. But what I did, since I increased it for me, it increases it for the computer too. So we both have an increased accuracy on the field goal front. So yeah. Keenan Allen, they got a good wide receiver. Austin Eckler, good halfback. So yeah. Let's do this. Let's edit our uniforms real quick. This is a home game for us. There we go. So I like the 2019 Color Rush look. Let's get those shoes darker. There we go. I'm going to leave the helmet white though. But this is nice. We are hosting a playoff game. I mean, this is my head coach's rookie year, AR5's rookie year. So for us to make the playoffs is a big deal. We won our division. So, and at the beginning of the season, my goal for the squad was to make the playoffs. And it was touch and go there for a while. We had some losing streaks. We got blown out by the Steelers. The Ravens handed it to us, so
from Lucas Oil Stadium,
let's go.
Indianapolis.
Playoff football.
It's the AFC Wild Card round on EA Sports.
Oh yeah. AR5. I was a Chargers fan when they were back in the 80s. They had Dan Fouts as their quarterback. Chuck Muncie in the background. Kellen Winslow was their tight end. Charlie Joyner at receiver.
Colts taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
They were known as Air Coryell. They used to throw the ball, man.
Just a stone's throw
Good
from
stuff.
Historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis.
They
We
have
are
these
at the
blue
beautiful
helmets
Lucas
with these
Oil
yellow
Stadium.
lightning bolts.
Coming
really
up,
cool.
we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday.
Let's go.
As it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Let's go. Super hyped for this one.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Herbert now. Quick throw there is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Herbert throwing again.
1 second, please.
A little short pass. This is Everett. And this will be... at the 44. That
this is a playoff game
yards. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
And going to the air on the opening drive. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Alright, sorry about that there. I had to help Beth with something. I am back now.
Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away.
He tried a 59-yard field goal. That's crazy.
When you come into a game on the road,
you must have confidence in that kicker.
And now you suffer a setback.
They're going to get a steady diet to JT this game, that's for sure.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Good running.
I'm not even playing this JT early enough.
Rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
Let's go, JT.
Get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5.
I think they got one of the Bosa boys. Look at their D-line, though. 3 of them have stars.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll take this.
I mean, they're a West Coast squad. They're not used to ground and pound like this. The nice thing is, when JT gets tired, I got Moss who can come in. Ooh, look, they're going to a 5-man front now. Instead of that double slant, I should really have that mesh. That mesh play. I mean, I don't really like going to the slants because that's how I get interceptions.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh gosh, just like that, and then we'll pitch it off.
Here on this opening drive, but he
That's
gets a
scary.
reprieve.
36.
It's 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
JT breaking it. Let's go.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Colts will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes.
Herbert has it knocked free. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. So a 6-carry drive the last go-around, touchdown on the end of it. We'll see if they can duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every runner that we've ever met would love to carry the ball more and more and more. In fact, we keep a ball in the booth just for demonstration purposes.
You're holding it right now.
I'm going to give it to you. Is it heavy? Is it that heavy?
No, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow him down.
If it's light for me, it's definitely light for him. 2nd down and 8. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
70 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down with Moss. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains,
It was enough to get them a first down, and it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. 2nd and 7. They run once more with Taylor. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Gay is on for the point after. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Herbert on first down now. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A little short pass. This is Everett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd and a couple. Now it's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. So we're at halftime in this AFC.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now it's Richardson.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Now a give to Taylor.
And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And this is going to be a Colts first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Richardson looking to throw.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Motion man right, that's Pierce. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
On the handoff, Taylor.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Richardson to throw.
Oh, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create. Turnover like that.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. Caught left side, Williams. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. It's Eckler again. Ooh, with a juke. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen from 8 yards out. And the Chargers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. And oh, that is going to be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go on the road. We've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call them the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners. Had the receivers on lockdown.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
In motion is McKenzie. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They're going to run for it. It's Moss.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll go again here with Moss.
And all the way down inside the 5 and a 4. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll run the jet sweep here with Pierce.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Alec Pierce
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Colts are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers down by 10. Just over a minute 40 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Herbert. He's got Eckler.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And Eckler is going to pick up a Chargers first down as he'll get this down to the 41. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing Herbert. They'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Herbert.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
One last throw here for Herbert. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that? Being able to put
Wow, we got a playoff win. Let's go.
Yeah, you know. Get to the wild card
that
game,
safety
check,
was just
got
painful.
You
know, I was trying to do the
game,
touchback thing.
Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights
well, I
higher.
didn't want to touch the ball at all initially. So,
and they still have an opportunity.
I'm glad we got the dub.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And
10 passing yards. That might be a record of fewest passing yards and still winning a playoff game. Winning any NFL game in the modern era. 10 passing yards and we won. Crazy. When he was 18 for 23. That pick was huge. I AR5 went 5 of 9, no picks. But he had 5 completions for 10 yards. That is, not good. But JT showed up. Moss, McKenzie, Pierce. The running game was strong. Two pancakes for the big guy. Big Q. Cross with 12 tackles. Ebukam Flowers with tackles for loss. Sacks for Speed, Leonard, and Flowers. Nice. Kenny Moore had that huge pick, though. That was great. Let's go. A playoff dub for the Colts. Rookie quarterback, rookie coach. We still got a dub. A W. We'll preview to see who we play next round. Man, that was a big time W. Let's go. Huge congrats on the playoff win, Coach. Let's see if we can keep the ball rolling. Pick up another one this week, says the assistant GM. 7 staff points. Take it. Alright, let's handle these staff points before I forget. We've been working on the player personnel thing. Continue on that path. Let's see. D lineman, offensive lineman. Oh yeah, we're definitely going the D lineman route. All right. This goes to show, I mean, defense wins. Offense wins games, defense wins championships because we're the number 1 D and the worst offense, and here we are, we won a playoff game, which is crazy. AR5 gets a thing. Alec Pierce, yeah, he had that game-winning touchdown run. That was great. Good job, Alec Pierce. Let's see who we play next. Probably the Chiefs, I think. Because I think they're the number 2 seed. That's just great. We play the 12-5 Chiefs. Let's go to the playoffs bracket here. Yeah, the Chiefs beat the Titans 28-7. So in the AFC, all the teams who were supposed to win won. So on the other side, you got the Browns and the Bills. Let's see. New York upset the Bears and advanced. Falcons won, and they should have. That were the favored team. And the Niners put it on the Eagles. So you got Cowboys, Giants. Ooh, there's an old school NFC East rivalry if I've ever seen one. And then you got the Falcons and the Niners. Whew. Great. We better play KC. We'll look at the injury report and then we'll do a little scouting. Nobody for us. Nobody for them. So full strength, both squads. I need to adjust that because I'm trying to play simulation mode, yet no one ever gets hurt, really. I mean, we had a lineman get hurt last game, but he's back. And they said he had a dislocated shoulder. So how do you come back from that? It's crazy. Okay, let's look at this squad here. Oh, great. They're the #1 offense in the land, and they have the 13th best defense. That's just great. They throw the most touchdown passes. So, #1 D going up against the #1 offense. Alright, Hey Mr. R Nation, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe at Hey Mr. R 2020. It's getting interesting. We're in the final 8. Let's look at these brackets one more time. I mean, if you would have told me this squad would have been one of the 8 best teams in the league at the end, I wouldn't have believed it. I was just hoping to make the playoffs. And I thought, make the playoffs, get bounced in the first round. If you remember, I didn't even know if we were going to make the playoffs there at the end. We took care of our business and beat the Raiders, and then we beat the Texans, and here we are. Whew. All right. Hey, Mr. R, out.